Hi everybody, Shana Tova. That's the greeting we have for Rosh Hashanah, the new year. We're talking about this new year. We want to be ready for this beautiful year, the head of the new year. And we're thinking to ourselves, what does God want from us? And what does God want from us in this new year? And I want to suggest that this year we do something a little different. I know that in the past we've thought about all the things that we've done the accounting of our souls. I want to suggest that this year we think about our time and how we spend our time, and think about the ways in which we are blessed. Why? So King David, they say, our rabbis say, used to every day count 100 blessings a day. 100 of his blessings every single day. He would make sure that he went and thought about and considered, how am I blessed today? 100 times every single day. And I think this is our opportunity. Once a year, we get this opportunity to reflect back and think, how was this year? What did I gain from it? How did I love it? What was so important to me? How did I really nourish myself during this year? What brought me happiness during this year? And consider, gather it up, right? And I want to say, take it slow. Take it slow. So our rabbis give us these 10 days. Rosh Hashanah is coming right up. Say, okay, during this day of Rosh Hashanah, we're going to start to think about all the ways that we're blessed. We're going to start to think about all the things we're grateful for in our lives, because that is what should fill up our time. We want to find a way to make the things that charge us up, the things that make us grateful, the things that make us feel good in the world, the things that make us feel useful and happy, and then that in ways in which we made other people feel happy. We want to do more of those things. We want to find ways to do more of those things. But first things first is just gather it up. So I want to encourage you, take the next 10 days and think about, gather in the ways that you're grateful, the things that you're blessed by, the things that this last year has given you, the opportunities that you got and took advantage of and feel good about. And then once you've done that, then you can start to, towards Yom Kippur, towards the middle of the time, as you're considering, what are those things that charge me up? Why is it so important that we think about these things? It's because when we're doing the things that make us happy, when we are being in the world in ways that make us feel grateful, then what happens is our lives start to shift. We actually start to do, I think, better in the world. I think we become better in the world as we actually start to listen to and consider the things that are charging us up. It's like as if we're being called to be better through the things that we are grateful for. So we can find those things that feel like a blessing for us. And those things are going to make us feel better in the world, and it's a better use of our time. And I think that's what God's asking of us. God's asking of us, please, use this world, be part of this world, and nourish yourself through the things that you do in this world. And then consider, once you've gathered it up, once you start to consider all the ways that you're blessed through this past year, and you may make this a communal effort for yourself. Maybe you can talk to a friend, maybe you want to talk to your family members about it, or maybe you can go online and join us in our community and share with us what makes you feel blessed about this past year. And then consider, once you've gathered those things up, what do you want more of? What do you think you intentionally can put more of into your life? And when you start to do that, you'll notice, these are the things that motivate me. These are the things that gratify me. These are the things that make me feel happy. And write it down. Write down for yourself what it is that you want hope for in this coming year. I think this is the time where it's ripe. It's the new year. We have this opportunity to reset. It's kind of like any other new year. We have this time to reset and say, I'm here. How do I want to fill my next year up in a way that's intentional? So by doing the reflection on what has worked since last year, and now we can start to think about, oh, that really worked. I want to do more of that. It really helped me when I went on a hike. I really loved when I made phone calls to friends. I really loved when I volunteered. It made me feel so good to give of my resources to other people who were in need. think about what those things are. And they don't have to be like earth-shattering. Maybe it's that you made yourself a cup of coffee in the morning and you were kind to yourself. Maybe it's you did something for someone else in your surroundings. And then set goals. Then the next step we're going to do is after we gather them up and spend the time, take the next few days to do that. Keep a journal with you, write it down, text message yourself, however you want to do it. I think it's nice to write it down, but not everybody does that. Then consider what you want more of and think about how you can intentionally build your life to do more of that. With what motivates you, what charges you up, what makes you so excited, what gets you up, what gets you going. And then set goals to incorporate those things into your daily actions. And when you start to add those little pieces up, when you put one good thing and one good thing and one more good thing and one more good thing, then big things start small. There's a reason we say that around here. It's because your life can look edge to edge totally different a year from now if you just intentionally gather up all the blessings in your life. Think about what are the things that I can intentionally bring into my life to do more of every single day, or maybe not every day, but as often as possible. How am I motivated by that? Hopefully those things made you feel so good, you want to do more of them. And then how can I be intentional? How can I make sure that every single day I'm going to do something, one of those things, many of those things maybe hundreds of those things that make me feel good and blessed and grateful in the world. And I think that if you do that, I think you'll find that the year will be so full of blessing and so full of meaning that next year you'll come around and think to yourself, wow, what another amazing year that I've spent my life being how I think God actually wanted me to be here. You'll be in touch with who you are. You'll be the kind of person, hopefully closer to the kind of person who you really wish you could be in the world. And that's how we do this together. And we keep each other accountable. We're going to be doing more challenges. We're going to be giving more opportunities to think about how we use our time in this coming year. In the next month or so, I think we're going to be we're preparing for you a game. It's called the Time Bender game, in which we're going to teach you how to take your life as it is and start to make it more intentional, to start to take find the things that are not working for you, that are wasting, maybe time wasters, and to start to find ways that you are motivated, to start to install those in your life, and to start to do it in a way that's not just all on your own wherever you are. We're going to be doing it all together as a group, and I'm going to be there, and we're going to have all of our team in there as well to help support each other, to high-five each other, to discuss our wins, and celebrate together the way that we're all going to take our lives and make them a little bit more intentional so that we can do what we're put on this earth to do. Time is our most limited resource. We've got nothing after the time. Once our time is gone, it's over. And that's what we have on this planet. That's what we have today. So I wish you a year of sweetness, and hopefully with the work that we're doing together, it'll be even sweeter next year. Shana Tova Umetuka. May this be a sweet and good new year. Chag Sameach. I love you all.